There's a growing expense eating into your company's profits, your cloud computing bill. What if you could cut your cloud bill in half and improve performance? Well, if you act by May 31st, Oracle Cloud Infrastructure can help you do just that. OCI is the next generation cloud designed for every workload, where you can run any application or AI project faster and more securely for less. This half-off offer is only for new U.S. customers with a minimum financial commitment. See if you qualify at oracle.com/DCR. Business success is about assembling the right team. It's the businesses behind the business that makes it all possible. When you think about businesses growing their sales beyond forecasts like Momofuku, or even a legacy business like Mattel, sure, you think about a product with demand, a focused brand, and influence-driven marketing, but a big component is the business behind the business, making selling and for shoppers, buying simple. For millions of businesses, that business is Shopify. Shopify is home of the #1 checkout on the planet, and the not-so-secret Shop Pay boosts conversions up to 50%, meaning way less carts going abandoned and way more sales going. Nobody does selling better than Shopify. So if you're into growing your business, your commerce platform better be ready to sell wherever your customers are scrolling or strolling on the web, in your store, in their feed, and everywhere in between. Businesses that sell more sell on Shopify. Upgrade your business and get the same checkout Momofuku uses. Sign up for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/DCR, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/DCR to upgrade your selling today. That's shopify.com/DCR. It's 8 a.m. Eastern, April 18th, and this is your daily crypto report. Bitcoin is up slightly at $84,602. ETH is up 0.5% at $1,590. XRP is down slightly at $2.07. HashKey Capital has launched Asia's first XRP Tracker Fund aimed at professional investors looking for XRP exposure without owning the asset directly. The fund allows cash or in-kind subscriptions and offers monthly redemptions. Ripple is backing the fund as the anchor investor. This marks the start of a broader partnership between Ripple and HashKey Capital, which already manages other digital asset products, including Bitcoin and Ether ETFs in Hong Kong. Arizona's Strategic Digital Assets Reserve Bill SB 1373 cleared a House committee yesterday and now heads to a final reading and floor vote before it can reach the governor. The bill would establish a reserve fund made up of state-appropriated money and seized crypto, managed by the state treasurer through qualified custody or state-registered exchange-traded products. The treasurer could also loan out digital assets from the fund, though no more than 10% can be invested per fiscal year. Covered assets include Bitcoin, stablecoins, NFTs, and other blockchain-based tokens. A separate bill, SB 1025, would allow the state to invest up to 10% of funds in virtual currency holdings. Arizona leads the pack on crypto reserve legislation, with Texas and New Hampshire also advancing similar efforts. Well, Hyperliquid now holds nearly 70% of the on-chain perpetual futures market, up sharply from earlier in 2024. In March alone, it processed $175 billion in volume, with April already hitting $83 billion halfway through the month. That puts its volume at about 10% of Binance's, highlighting a shift toward decentralized derivatives. Perps, or perpetual futures, let traders speculate with leverage and no expiration, and Hyperliquid's growth suggests traders are increasingly favoring on-chain solutions. The platform's rise comes with network effects and strong liquidity advantages, while competitors like Jupiter, GMX, and Vertex Edge maintain smaller shares. And finally, privacy-focused crypto exchange eXch is shutting down on May 1st after learning it's the target of an international operation investigating money laundering and terrorism reportedly tied to North Korea's Lazarus Group. The team voted to cease and retreat under growing scrutiny, citing that their privacy goals were being misinterpreted. Blockchain analysts had flagged a suspicious surge in ETH activity on the exchange following a $100 million Bybit hack allegedly carried out by Lazarus. The exchange denied knowingly aiding the group, but acknowledged illicit funds may have flowed through the platform, insisting its intent was never to support money laundering or terrorism. The closure has reignited debate in crypto circles over decentralization versus compliance. That's all for us today. Visit us at dailycryptoreport.io and listen to us everywhere else you podcast under Daily Crypto Report.
If you're feeling overwhelmed by the news cycle, you are not alone. I'm Emma Varvaloucas, and along with Progress Network founder Zachary Karabell, I host What Could Go Right, a podcast that looks beyond the headlines to uncover progress happening in the world, even in difficult times. Each week, we sit down with experts to discuss today's biggest challenges, without ignoring the hard stuff. We bring nuance, insight, and a forward-looking perspective to help make sense of the current moment. Fight the urge to doom scroll. Tune in to What Could Go Right instead, wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey everyone, it's Danielle from National Park After Dark, the chart-topping podcast that's received over 42 million downloads. If you love the great outdoors or are just morbidly curious about what can go wrong out there, this is the show for you. Each week on National Park After Dark, my co-host and I dive into the darker side of nature. Epic survival stories, tragic history, animal encounters, and yes, even some paranormal encounters. But it's not all chills and thrills. We also share inspiring tales and our passion for protecting the wild places we all love. So lace up your hiking boots and take a walk on the dark side of the wilderness with us on National Park After Dark.